Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. As you've seen by the title, Makeup Revolution is now in South Africa, and I'm so excited because I've wanted to try out their products for like forever. So I couldn't wait until I got my hands on their eyeshadow palettes, and I'm glad to say that they are now in all Clicks stores around South Africa. So I'm super excited, and I recently went to my Clicks and I picked up their new Reloaded Iconic Vitality palette. And I know Makeup Revolution is a brand that dupes higher end brands, so this Iconic Vitality palette is a dupe for the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, or so it is believed. And before we go into the review, I just want to do the weekly shout out, and that goes to Lizette Renee, and she says, "Girl, your highlight, you're so pretty, new subby." Thank you so much, Lizette. If you also want your comment to feature in my next video, then just leave it down below. So looking at the packaging, it is your normal standard kind of acrylic case. You get 15 eyeshadows, and they are 1.1 grams. There is no shade names on the back. It's only the name of the palette and as well as the ingredients list. And this palette is designed in the UK, and you have 12 months to play with it. Okay, so when I look at the palette, you have a range of very nice warm tones. You have some cool tones as well. You have your natural or your transition shades right here and there, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4 shimmers and 11 mattes. You have your standard black, you have your darker shades, you have some purples, yeah, very red, purpley and red undertones. And I am a person that likes to gravitate more towards these colors, so I love my coppers and my browns, just for the fact that it makes my eyes pop a little bit more. And this Makeup Revolution palette retails for around about 125 Rand or $7 US. Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly swatch some colors for you. So I think I'm gonna do like a transition shade, a shimmer, the purple, especially the purple because I know it's hard to make purples, and the black. So they are very pigmented. So this palette is very pigmented. I mean, that purple looked so stunning. If you have brown eyes, this palette would work for you. If you have blue eyes, I think the coppers will make it pop so nicely, as well as if you have grey eyes. And these colors will probably fit any eye color. And I have a mixture between grey eyes, blue eyes and green eyes. So I think the range of shades will really make it pop. Makeup Revolution also has 4 other different palettes that look the same, and I think it's in the same range. I will just pop them up on the screen here for you guys to see. So I am going to do a nice neutral coppery kind of eye look today. I did do my brows off camera. I am just going to take my Elegant Pro concealer, and I think I'm just gonna prime my eyelids with this. If you don't want to use a primer, I mean, you guys saw how pigmented this palette is. I just like to go in and prime my eyes and, you know, cancel all the veins and everything. Okay, so I think I'm going to go in with the first shade that I swatched, so that shade over there. And I'm just going to go a big fluffy brush, and I'm going to go above my eyelid, almost in the crease but not completely. Guys, it's so pigmented. And that is just with one application. You guys can see it is quite pigmented. It blends so well. And I wanted to do my eyes before I do my foundation, just for the fact that I'm scared of fallout. I know some palettes, especially the darker shades, have a little bit more fallout, so I just wanted to do my eyes before, hence why I'm not wearing any foundation. Then I'm just going to take a darker shade, the shade right here, and I'm going to focus it into my crease. So a little bit closer. And that is just going to create a nice transition shade and an ombre type of look. I'm focusing more of my product on the outer V. I'm going to take this Sarette angled eyeshadow brush. It looks like this. I'm going to pick up this orange shade right here. I reviewed these brushes, so if you guys are interested in new brushes, I will link it in the description as well as here. I'm just going to create a little V and bring it into my crease. Taking a clean fluffy brush and I'm blending those products together. It blends the colors so nicely together. There's no patchiness or anything like that. I'm very impressed with this eyeshadow palette. Like, look at that pigment, it's insane. I'm just going to dip into this shimmer shade. It's more of like a lavendery undertone, very purpley undertone. Very pigmented. I'm just going to lightly pack that on. Much more pigmented when you go in with your fingers. The eyeshadow itself is super soft and buttery. So it's very gentle on your eyes as well. That purple makes the orange pop even more. And then I'm just gonna take a short eyeshadow brush and I'm gonna dip into this shimmer shade right here, and I'm just gonna place it right there for a brow highlight. The colors are super pigmented. They blended so nicely together. Like I said, there's a range of shades, so you really can't go wrong with either a natural look, a smoky look, a bridal look, a prom look, any look. That palette will literally, this palette will literally create any look that you want to. Super pigmented. I really, I mean, look at that black. I just dipped my finger in there. It's so pigmented. I'm quickly going to finish off the rest of my makeup and I will be right back. Okay, so I just finished the rest of my makeup. I just added some lashes, contour, foundation, everything like that. The foundation concealer are also from Makeup Revolution, and they will each have their separate own little videos so you guys can see how each of the products perform on their own. I just wanted to have their own little individual attention so you guys can really see the product and not be cluttered by 10 million other products. So my eyes look stunning. The eyeshadow didn't fade at all. It worked, and I mean, when you finish it off with the lashes, it really looks nice. I'm very surprised with the eyeshadow. You know, it makes the green in my eyes and the blue in my eyes and the grey in my eyes pop so nicely. Very pigmented again, and I think it turned out quite nicely. I mean, the pigment is still there. It didn't fade. It didn't fade when I started to blend, or it didn't disappear when I started to blend or anything like that. So for my final thoughts, I am in love with this eyeshadow palette. I think Makeup Revolution is now my favorite brand, alongside with Essence and Catrice. Again, the palette is 125 Rand, or just above $7. Very pigmented. Again, you get 15 shades, 4 of them are shimmers, 11 of them are mattes, very pigmented. They blend super well together. Again, the packaging is very sturdy. It's not very big. It's not a big palette, but the pans are quite big. I'm going to rate this eyeshadow palette a 5 out of 5. It really, there's nothing bad I can say about this palette, and it is a very affordable palette. It is pigmented, it blends well. You get a range of colors. There are different palettes as well, so you don't have to choose this specific palette. And it is a dupe for the Modern Renaissance palette, so you don't have to give up a lot of coin to get the same look or the same eyeshadows. So that is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments which eyeshadow brand is your favorite, and if you will use this eyeshadow palette, or if you're going to purchase, or if you have purchased this eyeshadow palette. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also subscribe down below and click that notification bell to get notified every time I upload a video. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.